Welcome to the Disaster News Network. Today is Monday, June 2nd. Good afternoon. The top story again, of course, is the dangerous storm steaming ahead for the East Coast, and we find our nation's capital under a hurricane warning. President Obama signed emergency declarations for Delaware, Maryland, D.C., Virginia, and New Jersey, making available federal support to save lives, protect property, public health, and safety. Currently, Cruella has wind speed of 133 miles per hour, making that a dangerous Category 4 hurricane. Landfall is now anticipated along the Virginia, Maryland, and Delaware coasts, and evacuation orders are in place. If it comes ashore where predicted, it does look like the district will get hit with hurricane-force winds as strong as 120 miles per hour. That threat, and the already heavy rains and localized flooding, shut down the federal government today and will again tomorrow. President Obama is addressing FEMA to discuss storm preparations, and we're going to cut away to that now.
We just had an excellent meeting with the FEMA team here, the various agencies that are in charge, including the Department of Defense, Department of Energy, and others that are going to need to respond very quickly. Under Craig Fugate's leadership here at FEMA, we've had a chance to talk to the regional officials as well, and I just had a phone call with the governors of potentially impacted states, as well as some of the major cities in the region. At this stage, everybody is confident that the staging process, the pre-positioning of resources, commodities, equipment that are going to be needed to respond to the storm are in place. But as Craig has emphasized, this hasn't hit landfall yet. So we don't yet know where it's going to hit, where we're going to see the biggest impacts, and that's exactly why it's so important for us to respond big and respond fast as local information starts coming in.
So, in summary, the president emphasized that this storm requires an abundance of caution and preparation. With a possible Category 2 hurricane impacting the District of Columbia, Janice is here to fill us in on what's happening there. Janice?
Thanks, Brian. With the storm now only 200 miles off the coast, forecasters have narrowed their prediction and the nation's capital is under the gun. Fear of Hurricane Cruella emptied the streets of Washington, D.C. today. More than 200,000 federal workers were told to stay home. Schools were closed, high school graduation ceremonies were postponed, and the entire metro system was closed. But the Washington region is already feeling the effects from this storm. In the past 2 days, heavy rainfall, between 2 to 5 inches, has caused many headaches for area residents. They are continuing to see rain from the outer bands associated with Cruella. Rain isn't the only story, though. District residents are currently experiencing sustained winds of 45 miles per hour with higher gusts of up to 60 miles per hour, bringing down trees and causing power outages. In fact, Pepco says 100,000 homes are without power. Hundreds of utility repair trucks and crews have been brought in and pre-positioned, but can only begin the repair work after the storm subsides. All of this even before hurricane-force winds begin slamming this region later tonight. Brian, back to you.
So when can D.C. expect the worst part of the storm to hit?
Most of the models have the storm hitting the Virginia eastern shore in the early morning hours. Unfortunately, it looks like it will hit at high tide. The winds and rain will encroach on the D.C. area during what is usually the morning rush hour. But I hope for those of you that are not evacuated, you stay home. Really, no one should be on the roads tomorrow. Stay safe, everyone. Be sure to tune in for the latest as we wait for this impact.